Good afternoon, friends. Happy weekend to all of you. A very big and important day is coming up. It has been announced that stimulus checks worth over $1,000 are currently being sent out to residents of the West Coast and Midwest states. This includes states like Illinois, Colorado, Minnesota, and more. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer also has big news for all Americans. Dear friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video for all of the new details. Also, I will be giving away 4 $75 Walmart gift cards every week. If you would like to enter these giveaways, do make sure that you click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you leave a comment on, the greater your chance of winning the Walmart gift card giveaway. I'll be announcing a winner for the giveaway in a video later today, so please make sure that you do stay tuned. During the months of November and December, I will also surprise several of you with $200 gift cards to say thank you so much, friends, for being part of this community. West Coast states are still dealing with the ramifications of ongoing inflation. To help with the financial burden, a few states are continuing to mail out stimulus or relief payments, including a substantial check coming to millions of California residents this month. The latest Consumer Price Index data that was just released shows that prices in West Coast states went up 0.7% in October. That's an increase of 8.1% since this time last year, slightly above the new national average rate of inflation of 7.7%. In the western U.S., gasoline and shelter price hikes are largely contributing to the overall increase, though food is also up 10.5%. Utilities are up nearly 25%, and transportation is up 15.1%. So lawmakers in a few West Coast states have agreed to provide their residents with more financial relief. Residents in California, Hawaii, and Colorado can expect an extra stimulus check very soon. Illinois 2022 income and property tax rebates will continue through this month. It is part of a $1.8 billion relief package. Most individuals earning less than $200,000 a year will receive a check for $50, while couples earning $400,000 a year will get a rebate of $100, as well as up to 3 dependents can also be claimed for an extra $100 each. Frontline workers in the state of Minnesota are eligible for a payment of up to $750. Those eligible include healthcare and emergency workers, court employees, and grocery store or other retail workers. Indiana residents can also expect a one-time stimulus payment. So friends, this Saturday, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer reacted to Democrats maintaining control of the Senate, tweeting, "This election is a victory and vindication for Democrats, our agenda and our accomplishments, and for America and the American people." Chuck Schumer went on to tweet a list of accomplishments that the party was able to deliver over the last 2 years, such as the American Rescue Plan Act and the infrastructure bill. Schumer was tweeting in response to results announced in Nevada, where incumbent Democratic Senator Catherine Masto beat Republican Adam Laxalt. Though the House has not been called, the Senate results garnered a reaction from Representative Ilhan Omar. There are still 25 uncalled seats in the U.S. House. For a majority, Democrats need 18 seats, while Republicans need 8. Friends, the keyword for this video is Rock Lake. If you would like to enter today's Walmart gift card giveaway of $75, please make sure that you click and like several of my videos and then comment below this keyword, which is Rock Lake, and additional keywords of any video of mine that you watch. And do make sure, friends, that you are subscribed to my channel. Friends, here are some important news. If you receive a letter from the Internal Revenue Service, please do not panic. It could mean there is more money waiting to be claimed. The IRS recently announced that it's trying to contact over 9 million people who are still owed stimulus payments, the Earned Income Tax Credit, or the Child Tax Credit. IRS Commissioner Chuck Redding has said in an official statement, "The IRS wants to remind potentially eligible people, especially families, that they may qualify for these valuable tax credits. We encourage people who haven't filed a tax return yet for 2021 to review these options. Even if they aren't required to file a tax return, they may still qualify for several important credits. The IRS has made it clear that many Americans may overlook these tax credits and extra relief money, which is why they are sending out letters. The IRS is keeping its free filing tool open for an extra month this year, extending the deadline to November 17th. The Easy File tool streamlines the process, especially for people who don't usually file. According to CNBC News, typically there is a 3-year period for tax filers to claim credits that they are eligible for. Many of those people did not initially get their payments because the IRS did not have their information on file from a recent tax return. The IRS recommends that people owed either of the 3 benefits file electronically to get the money as quickly as possible. Thank you so much, dear friends, for joining me here. I greatly appreciate every single one of you. Friends, I'll be announcing a winner for the $75 Walmart gift card giveaway in a video later today. So please make sure that you do stay tuned for that video. Thank you, and have a wonderful and blessed weekend.
Runaway costs and surging inflation are a huge worry for middle-class families. Every survey confirms it. Every conversation confirms it. Over the last 12 months during this economic recovery, the average American worker earned a 3.6% raise. But inflation has risen so steeply that it's turned that into a nearly 2% pay cut. Remember, at the beginning of the year, the Biden administration inherited a historically strong economic trajectory. Thanks to the smart, targeted, bipartisan policies we passed last year, our economy was primed to get millions of Americans back to work with competitive pay while consumers unleashed pent-up demand. But alas, that was before Democrats decided to pour $2 trillion into a long list of liberal pet projects and insist on making it less appealing for workers to actually go back to work. Today, essentials like gas and groceries have gotten more and more expensive. Bigger purchases consumers had put off during the pandemic are getting even further out of reach. Across the country, working families and employers alike are feeling the pinch. An effective tax increase on both the wages and the savings of the middle class. Now, our colleagues weren't flying blind. They weren't naive. They knew they were passing what the White House Chief of Staff said was designed to be the most progressive domestic legislation in a generation. And they knew the risk, which one liberal economist described as, quote, inflationary pressures of a kind we have not seen in a generation. Sure enough, inflation just clocked the fastest year-on-year increase since 2008. But apparently, according to President Biden himself, the solution is